Deming of Equity Armor Investments joins us now with his take on what to expect in the Friday trade. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Angie.
Earnings came out after the close from Microsoft and Amazon. Amazon fell apart last night. Will that have much of an influence on the market today?
I mean, it's possible, Angela. I think, right now we're seeing a market that's come off the lows and really pushing up now towards some resistance areas on the high side. But like you said, with yesterday with Amazon coming out and being down, Microsoft actually came out positive. So it just depends on how all these earnings are going to be interpreted, what the expectations are in the marketplace overall. But right now, as far as the market's concerned, we've seen a significant bounce. We're still seeing large moves, realized moves in the market. So, that we see, volatility still hanging in there, even though this market has been able to come back from the 10% down move. Now we've gained about 5.5% back.
There have been some wild swings, but Dan, you are always a man with a plan. So what's your strategy for today?
Today we're looking at basically the end of the week. We got next week. We got several items coming out, keying off of that Fed announcement in the middle of the week. So we feel right now with the volatility space, with the VIX down around the 16 level and the VIX futures trading around the 17 level, that it's actually a possible time here to kind of rebalance us and put us back into some volatility that we sold when we saw the VIX up in the mid 20s. So we're kind of rebalancing here, looking for the possibility of a little bit of a pullback, and the fact that the market is still continuing to realize large moves on a day-to-day basis. We feel that that's going to keep the volatility space elevated.
So you feel like there's a pullback coming, but what happens after that? Will it be a short-term pullback, do you think?
Now we're closing in on the midterm elections. So you got the Fed announcement next week and then the midterm elections early November. So that might set the tone for the rest of the year. I think, ultimately, when we've seen these large moves in October, typically we've seen the market actually rally into the end of the year. 21 out of 26 times, I think, when we've seen the market down in October, it's actually closed the year higher. So you take that into account, and we could see a push higher after we get through all these items over the next couple of weeks.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Angela. Go green.